Hey guys, it's here. Welcome to this Hall of Fame interview, and I'm here with Saurav Pal, who's from Delhi. Saurav is a hike specialist, and I'm curious to know more about that, Saurav, when I come to interview you just next few minutes. Saurav, the beauty about him is he was working in the IT industry for more than 7 years in Dubai. He quit that safe and secure job to come back to follow his passion. And in the last 3 months, he came into our community on Black Friday deal, November. So November, I'm recording this interview now in Feb. So in the last 3 months, he's been able to achieve over 10 lakhs implementing the systems over here. And the beauty is he's got more than 750 paid students who are in his community without a level 2, level 3 program. Saurav, congratulations. Welcome to the Hall of Fame.
Wow, thank you so much, Siddharth, and thank you so much to the complete eyelash family. And it has been a great journey so far. I have been looking at you. I have been like following you. I've been following like you always post long videos over YouTube or Facebook anywhere. I used to
Mm.
like I have my separate diary. You can see Siddharth eyelash family, and like I used to take notes. I used to implement. So it has been a great journey so far,
Mm.
and I have like trained myself on various stuff, various things, and it has taken me like whatever I am today.
Fantastic, fantastic. 10 lakhs in 3 months. What was going through your mind when you got into my course at that point of time? Like this is 2020 November.
Okay. So at that point of time, it was like I started implementing certain stuff. I
Mm.
was following you for a long time. So I get connected with Purushottam. He's also one of your premium members. So he
Yes.
was training me, he was guiding me, and I was following all the things. So when I came into the eyelash family, when I started connecting with you, so I
Mm.
thought that with this person, I have been I've been following him, I've been following his coaching, his learnings, everything from distance. And
Mm.
with those kind of things, I'm able to do some good amount or some good impact in the society. And
Mm.
when I'm coming into the family, when I'm connecting live with Siddharth, I'm gonna take like 2x or 3x or 5x levels.
Mm.
So that
So
was
how,
my
how how
thought
long
process.
how long were you watching my videos and stuff on YouTube and then
The first
yeah.
the first webinar I watched of yours was in November 2019.
So a year before that. So for
Yes.
1 year you were just watching all the free content.
Correct. And because that time I was preparing myself, I was preparing for a job like quit, and I
Mm.
was making my mind. I was in Dubai at that point of time. I was making
Mm.
that I need to leave, and like how do I leave this high paying job, and would I take that risk? What will I tell
Yes.
to my parents? What will I tell to my friends and all those things? So I was like preparing and those point of things at that
Mm.
point of time.
When did you come back? When did you quit and come back to
I came in
Delhi?
November itself. I was started thinking from July,
Mm.
August, September, October, November. It took me 4 to 5 months to make that decision,
Mm.
and like I have to come from like I was making easily 3.5 lakh rupees a month there,
Mm.
and I
Okay.
had to come from that level to like almost zero. I
Mm.
have to rebuild and I have to like start initiating. And I'm not from a business background. My dad, my uncle, like the
Mm.
entire family, the entire generations have always and always been into the jobs.
Job employment.
So
Mm.
that decision was really tough, and as well, my dad has also tried certain things in his
Mm.
journey, and like it did not went well. So that
Mm.
notion was also there on my subconscious brain
Mm.
that we have to just go quietly and we just have to like survive on the jobs.
Mm. So November 2019, you came back to Delhi.
Correct.
Okay. So before that, you were so interesting. So then, what ended up happening? So what were you doing through that entire 1 year to prepare yourself?
I was for before that November 2019, my mind started changing. In fact, 1 year back, like from
Mm.
2018 itself. So
Got it.
I don't have any like I used to watch movies. I don't used to go here and there. Like my
Mm.
entire focus was on self development, self learning, and how
Nice.
I can like take myself onto the next level. So
Mm.
in this entire 1 year, I used to do a lot of YouTube videos. I used to watch a lot of podcasts. I used
Mm.
to like try. I was figuring out which person to know more and which
Mm.
person to learn from, because there are a lot of coaches, a lot of digital people into
Mm.
the market, and it is really hard to
Mm.
identify which one is going to take you on to the next level.
Mm.
So it took me a good amount of time. It took me around 6 months when I
Mm.
met Purushottam.
Mm.
And like to be very honest, to be very open, in fact, I told Purushottam as well. Purushottam, the reason I connected with him because he was your mentee.
Mm.
So I thought that I'll take some inputs, I'll take some certain things, I get to know like how it works, how And he hats off to you as well as hats off to him. He guided me in a very very structured manner, and then I started building on like a lot of things.
Amazing. So curious to know, when you were doing a research on all these different mentors, different coaches online, like what were the top two or three factors that helped you to connect with me? Like, why did you decide, okay, I need to learn from me versus there are so many others?
Okay. So the very first pointer, what I found in your content and in your like videos and all those things, that you are very much practical, and you are not just shooting short videos or short clips just to have like attention over reels or different stuff. You are going much deeper into the things. I know like when we go much on bigger duration videos and all those things, very limited people watch till the end. But you are trying to make a deep impact even though on those like limited crowd. So that was the first thing what impacted me. Second thing, whenever I used to watch your videos, I used to get like something valuable out of it. So I watched your webinar. I did not enroll on that particular day, and then I started following your YouTube as well as Facebook videos. I used to like a lot of your learnings. 70-80% of the things I used to write it down, plus I
Okay.
used to take action on it. I thought that if I will be writing it down, there will be no point if I join the course or if I now join the, like whatever I'm learning I have to implement. So I started taking actions from that point. And third point, what I really admired about you was that you are making a good balance between your personal life, your spiritual life, your community, your mission first, like a lot more things. And there are very few and very rare people who are able to maintain all the balance.
Thank
So
you.
that was the thing that I felt that no, I need to learn from Siddharth.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for letting me know your perspective of what connected you.
Correct.
I'm
And when I just watch your, I think on your birthday bash 31st Wala video with all the nine mentors, it I got more deeper connected after meeting your wife, after meeting your kid, after like seeing that perspective as well.
fantastic. Thank you so much. Really means a lot. And yeah, that's what it's all about, balance, and it's about also incorporating all the dimensions which are important, not just making money and stuff. And that'll
Correct.
anyway
Correct.
happen as you are living your purpose. So
True.
for you, tell us about what is hike specialist and what got you into this. I've never heard about this niche before.
Okay. Fine. So I was figuring out that what problem. This also I learned from you, that what problem you have solved for yourself, and you can actually start helping people on that perspective. So I thought that what I have done great in my life. Okay. So I thought that okay, I was doing good. I was making good amount of salary. I was like impacting a lot of clients and all those things, even in India as well as UAE. So I thought that okay, this is the point. Like in just 5 to 6 years of my journey, my initial salary when I started with HCL, it was 10,552 rupees. So from that level, I could go to 3 lakhs of monthly salary. So like in just 5 years or 4.5 years of my space. So I thought this is one thing what I can actually help people, and I can actually impact them and like take them from that level A to level B.
Nice.
And then what I started thinking when I watched your first webinar in November 2019, on December mid 2019, I started my Facebook group. Okay, and I started helping people free of cost. I launched my program after 7-8 months, but I
Okay.
started helping people and doing live sessions, going live on Facebook, doing Zoom webinars, and I like picked some 18 to 20 people, and I help them to reach on like more than 200 and more than 250% hike on their salaries.
Amazing.
So that was the point which actually I had no idea that this would be my program name, and like I'll be massive hike specialist and my program name is massive hike formula. And like all these things happened after 3 4 5 months when I got those results. And I know that okay, these things worked for me, and these things are working on, like I tested it on 20 people, and these things have worked on those 13 people out of those 20 people. So I thought
Amazing.
that okay, it is gonna be our USP, and I'll not be only mentoring people on job hunt and like job preparation and all those things. I'll only and only cater them for taking on more than 100% hike whenever they are changing the jobs.
Fantastic. So all of you who are watching, if you noticed what was Saurav's main factors that has improved in his in the game is the first point, Saurav, like you mentioned, is you looked at your own situation on where you got the maximum results and you made that as the focus. Yeah.
Correct.
So your salary hike was the thing. So the word hike is coming out from there.
Hmm.
And the second factor, what I liked about you is you tested the market first before
True.
you went out there. So you've done a lot of free work for others to understand what they want,
Correct.
and to the point that you're able to get them results. Which is the third factor is you are ultimately you're selling a result to them. So, and I
Correct.
always tell this: people buy results. They don't buy courses or products. They want to know what they can do to achieve that goal. So
Correct.
once you've perfected that, this is what has helped you achieve 10 lakhs. Like many people, they think and overthink too much trying to create their courses and from their own mind thinking. But
Absolutely.
sometimes you just need to let the market guide you, and that's a beautiful way that you've done it. So
And
just tell us, yeah,
my whole course structure was designed from the inputs of those 20 people.
those 20 people. Yeah, you got their feedback, and then of course you
Correct.
structured them in this,
Yes.
the format that we have over here. So tell us about how long did it take for you to you know set up your systems and your courses from the time that you understood, okay, now this is what I'm going to do, from that moment till everything up and running. How long did it take for you?
It took almost 2.5 months.
Okay.
Hmm.
And you built everything on your own?
Yes, I like video editing, recording, like everything, setting it on a course hosting website, like everything I did. I had a couple of inputs as I was from the IT guy, but
Yes.
it was not like a lot of people used to think that I need a lot of technical knowledge, need a lot of technical input. That on those front, I was completely blank. Like on the digital
Mm.
side, email marketing, this and that, Zoom webinars, all those things, I was completely blank. So I started learning from a few people and I started implementing it. I used to try and test a lot of things, and that helped me in that process.
Fantastic. So you got in the month of November. So November, Black Friday, when you got in, were you already clear that you want to be a hike specialist, or you were still not sure at that point?
It was already clear. Like I
It
launched
was
my
clear.
program
Mm.
in like 3 months before than that.
Before that, okay, so you had tested the waters there. Fantastic.
Correct.
And when you came into the community and the freedom business model, and you directly came to a diamond membership level, so tell us about what were the finer pointers that you were able to get inside this community versus the other learnings that you would have had.
Okay. So first of all, one of the greatest learnings from me was I'm yet to implement it. That I was going through a few of your podcasts, I was going through few of your live sessions. So I realized that there is only not one lead magnet. Like I was making different angle wala videos, but from one of your podcasts, there were I think 27 ways or some 17 ways of how you can generate more lead magnets. So that was a game changer. That can be a game changer for me. I've noted a lot of things. I am yet to like launch it. Like multiple lead magnets need to work. Second thing, you always talk about the results. You show us the results. You show us the case scenarios. Like this is how it is happening. This is how I have done it. This is how like it has to go ahead with. So I thought like these are the pointers I need to work, and these are the things I need to really like push myself on. Second thing what I took away was like I need to set up my campaigns and all those things on YouTube. As you showed that there
Yes.
we get the audience which are more curious, which are more serious, and like there we can actually get something more out of it. So that is yet to be planned in next week, to be
Makes sense.
implemented and to be trying and all those things.
Hmm.
And one more thing, I really love the concept of this uh, Monday sessions, like on Diamond with Diamond member calls. They are
Yes.
really very much deep, and every
Hmm.
single Monday, even though I am not on that hot seat, but I try to find out that okay, whatever solution or whatever suggestion you're giving to some other person, how I can just deep down onto those things, and how I can even put like on my angle, on my niche, or on my structure. So I used to find those things very helpful, and they are like golden nuggets. There is no value which can be like compared to those kind of mastermind sessions.
Mm. Thank you, Sarvin. I learned so much just by having conversations with people,
Yes,
and that
correct.
helps me make so many decisions for the community as well. So thank
And
you very much.
Siddharth, one more thing, one more point I really want to add here. Day before yesterday, I was traveling to my like to one of the place where I had a meeting with someone, and
Okay.
on that journey, it was 20 minutes of journey. I was just listening to one of your YouTube videos. Okay, so I got to you mentioned that point that when I connect with my diamond members, when I connect with those people, I when I connect people on Hall of Fame interviews, I used to get that what is working for them, what is not working for them. And immediately I decided that I'm going to have a call with my Hall of Fame members and with my achievers. And I send them an email. There are more than 120 or 130 people who have achieved more than 100% hike.
Superb.
And I invited them for a call. I invited them for a 1 hour call. That call lasted for 3.5 hours. I got amazing inputs, amazing responses, a lot of learnings, and a lot of things which I can make in my level 2 and in my level 3.
Fantastic. Great implementation. And now we have like a Hall of Fame mastermind also. So all we Hall of Famers, we
Correct.
meet up once in a month. And that's an amazing call because everyone is getting results. Like even you'll also be a part of that call next time we do it.
Correct.
And that gives so much of insights from people who are getting results. So it
Correct.
is so from there you'll be able to pull together very practical structures for curriculum and so on. Yeah. So
Yes.
fantastic. Great that you took action. I want to ask you this question. Have you been good at selling before coming into this community? Webinar sales?
Absolutely not. I was
Okay.
like worst in those things as well as I was worst in speaking in front of people. Like
Is it?
no idea about it and how to craft it, how to form it. This is also one of the biggest things. What I really want to mention here is I blindly followed your structure of like there is a one course named webinar structuring something like
Yeah.
this. I
Webinar selling
blindly
formula. Yeah.
yes, webinar selling formula. I blindly followed it till now. I have the exact blueprinted, I have the exact format which I follow and which is working well for me. I had
Fantastic.
no idea like how will I make like okay, I'll be showing them results, I'll be giving them a lot of value in my webinar, I'll be doing every single thing, but what will make them interested in me, what will make them excited in me? So like it was really a game changer.
Tell us about that first moment when you started to see the money hit your account in the webinar. I know you do free webinars and free webinar, you sell your course. So, what was that first experience like?
It was like first of all, I thought that, oh my God, this much amount of money I make by working 20 days or 25 days in month, and I'm able to get that particular thing within just one webinar. It was a great feeling for me. And then immediately that feeling, I left that feeling, I think in next 10 minutes or 15 minutes. I told myself that it's good, it happened today, but it has to happen on a consistent level for a longer period of time. So I started taking more interest. I watched your webinar selling formula wala videos. I think more than 18 to 19 times on a minimum level.
Wow.
And every single time, even 5 days back, though I have a lot of people in my community, though it is working well and all those things, I was like in this notebook, I went that through that video one more time, and I took some 2 or 3 pointers which I was missing. Like I don't do trial closing in the starting, what you mentioned, I was not doing
Yes.
that particular thing. So I've noted it down that I can even try those things. So it is always about optimizing and trying and testing new things. And I love your idea of being a lifelong learner.
Yes,
So that is
absolutely.
what I completely resonate with.
Mm. And interesting thing is everyone who I've interviewed in this Hall of Fame, they end up telling the similar things. Even after the call, also they say that I watched your webinar selling formula at least 30 times or at least 40 times. And many of them they watch that webinar selling formula before they go for their webinar. So somehow it
Correct.
gets into the it gets into your system, and then
Yes,
even I learned this webinar selling formula from Russell Brunson from 3 4 different people, and I've
correct.
adapted it for whatever works for me. And
True.
the beauty is it works like magic, and selling is a system, and
Correct.
anybody even without sales experience, if they follow that minute to minute
Hmm.
structure, they will get results.
Correct.
Yeah.
And this notion about selling and all those things, I've been into the community of Rahul as well. So
Mm,
from him also, I realized that one thing, that selling is not like I used to feel selling is like very cheap and selling is being salesy and being like running after people. So that mindset also changed from his community and his learnings. And
nice.
then I got the same kind of energy and vibe from you. So I always admired, like I just have some 2 3 people whom I look towards and whom I'm ready to blindly follow. So Rahul Bhatnagar is one of them. You are one of
He's
them.
awesome.
Purushottam
Mm,
is one of them.
mm.
So these are the only people whom I am like I have the blind trust.
Fantastic. Thank you, Saurav. Thank you for letting us know. And Rahul is amazing. I've been seeing his videos, both him and his brother as well. So amazing.
Correct, correct.
So Yeah, next I want to ask you, what is your vision now for now that you've achieved results, 10 lakhs? Yes, I'm looking forward to interviewing you in the
Correct.
Crore Club next. But what is your vision for the next year or 2 years now that you've kind of got the hang of the formula? Yeah.
Correct. My vision is, first of all, I really have to make more success stories. Even though, like, from this small bunch, I am able to get more than 120, 130 success stories. But I really want to like hit the number of 250 success stories like within this particular year.
Excellent.
So that is
And
my next game plan.
superb. And this 10 lakhs that you've achieved, how much do you think you would have spent on ads, like say for this 10 lakhs, just last 3 months?
Uh, it has been close to 5 lakhs.
5 lakhs. So you're running at a 2x
Hmm,
ROI.
correct. Correct.
That's very good because just with the level one, you're doing 2x, which is superb. Even I'm doing the same numbers, 2x in level
Okay.
one. And it's because I
Hmm,
have level two and level three, which is where
correct.
I'm able to maximize. I'm able to bring it to 5x,
True.
overall funnel scale. So you're perfectly on track. Just wanted, everyone to understand that this is the kind of numbers that you can
Correct,
expect.
correct. And Siddharth, one more thing I really want to mention here is when I was planning to leave my job and I was like planning to make that switch and like coming into this track, I used to watch some videos on Josh Talk. I used to watch certain like these kind of videos where I used to get fascinated with, oh my God, okay, 20 lakhs in this amount of time or 5 lakhs in this amount of time, 50 lakhs in 5 months. And then after coming here, after starting off with the process, I actually got to understand, okay, there is some profit, there is some term called profit percentage or profit margin
Yes.
is like compared to very less, and then we have to do a lot of tweaks and a lot of things in order to take it on to the next level.
Definitely. So all of you here watching even on YouTube and stuff, if anyone is like projecting so much of income, the more important number is your profitability because in the e-com space
Absolutely.
and stuff, people can just show screenshots of 15
Correct.
lakhs, 20 lakhs, but they would have spent that same amount or even more to get that number. So you
Correct.
got to look at the profitability. And that's why I asked that question. Yeah.
And I got that realization from one of your sheets, like that budget formula or budget sheet is there.
Yes. My
I got to
dashboard.
know, okay, okay, these are the expensive, these are the things, these are the numbers where we need to play and where we need to like have the complete statistics.
Yeah. In fact, to all my diamond members, I give them my dashboard, where they get to see how exactly I manage my money and allocate it in different places.
Correct.
Superb. So, Saurav, congrats again on your success. Looking forward to interviewing you in the next level. All of you here watching, there's a link in the description below to know more about Saurav, what he does, his website, his links. Go check it out. And if you're somebody who's in the corporate world, you want that hike, learn from Saurav. He knows what he's doing and he can really help you on that. And if you want to be a part of the community called the Internet Lifestyle Hub, which is now we are over 10,000 plus community members all over, please go to sids.co/join, and then you can directly join the community over there. Sort of, what recommendation would you give for somebody who's still not a part of the community? Do you think it is worth your time, money, and what we have invested into this?
Okay, so one thing I really want to mention here is that if you really want a regret, if you really want to make a regretful decision, okay, then you don't go and don't give it a try. If you really want to live like if you really want to get you away from all those things and you want to do something really valuable in your journey, then it is a perfect place, it is a perfect community. And I see every single day people helping themselves, like without even Siddharth pushing them, like you need to help each other, you need to like support each other. They're all ready, they're all set to go ahead and help each other. That is one of the like blessings, what I would call. And like within 90 days or within 100 days, I am surely like I was completely out of this world, I was completely out of this training industry and all those things. Within 90 to 100 days you will definitely get some visible changes in your own journey.
Thank you, Saurabh, for letting us know. Superbs. And the last question I like to ask is, which I normally ask in all our Hall of Fame interviews, is based on your life experiences and whatever you've been through, if you have to bring it down to one success principle, which is the biggest one for you, which you'll continue to live by for the rest of your life, what is that one principle?
Mm, that one principle would be fast action. Like as you give the fast
Yeah.
action bonus.
Yes.
Okay, so that is how like whatever you are learning, you need to implement it and you need to try and test. One more thing I really want to add here, what I have learned from my journey, even though it was job, even though in this business, that you have to like Siddharth has guided me on certain things, someone else is guiding you on certain things. You have to try and test those things, that what is working for you as per your niche, as per your formula, as per your
Hmm.
upgoings. and then you have to take the decision. A lot of times we take decision, okay, this one is suggesting me something, someone else is suggesting me something, then we used to try it and like we are not getting results. You have to make your own customized outcome from that perspective.
Absolutely. So I like this thing saying which says you get ready, then you fire, and then you aim after that. And you can always, make it better and improve it from there.
Correct.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing that, Saurav. All of you here, just share in the comment box what were your key learnings, and keep watching out for the future interviews. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Facebook, tag a friend if you're watching this on Facebook who's probably in the corporate world who needs a hike in their salary. He's a guy to actually connect with and do that. So once again, Saurav, congrats on your success and looking forward to interviewing you in the Crowd Club.
Thank you so much, Siddharth. You have changed a lot of my life and a lot of my mission.
Thank you.